Hi friends, and welcome to your morning yoga flow. Throughout this practice today, we'll be opening our hearts and moving through different sun salutations to get our bodies nice and warmed up and ready for the day. So if you're ready to begin, just grab your mat and we'll get started. Wonderful, let's begin seated on our mats. Take an easy seat and cross your legs, creating our Sukhasana. Sit up tall on your sits bones and bring your hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Reach your heart forward between your hands and close your eyes. Drop your chin slightly. Bring your focus to your breath. Inhale. Welcome that oxygen. Exhale. Let it go. Take a moment to set a personal intention for your practice today. Wonderful. As you slowly flutter the eyes open, inhale, fill up your lungs, and exhale, come up to standing. Let's place the feet together at the tops of our mat. Open the palms out to face the front and lift your heart forward, standing up tall. Feel your weight distributed evenly throughout your feet for our Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's begin with Surya Namaskara C, Sun Salutation C. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, dive into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, ground down through the palms of the hands and pick up the right foot, stepping it back into your high lunge. Ground down through the bottoms of your feet here. Square off your hips, find that center, and then lift your chest up into that high lunge, Ashta Chandrasana. Creating this beautiful crescent shape with your body. As you extend the fingertips up to the sky, sink the hips lower and lower. Pull those abdominals up into your belly. Engage that core. Beautiful work. Take one more breath here. And at the bottom of your exhalation, ground down through your hands and press off your back foot. Come back into your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, ground down through your palms once again, stepping the left foot back this time into your high lunge. Find that center and square off your hips, and now lift up into your high lunge. Beautiful work. Come back to your breath here. Come back to your intention. Allow this intention to guide your practice, to flow through you. Drop the shoulders down the back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant the fingertips into the mat and step back into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Pull your head towards your shins as you hinge from your hips. Inhale, lengthen the hamstrings. Exhale, roll all the way up to standing. Reach the arms overhead. And exhale as your palms come through your heart center. Open for Tadasana. Wonderful. Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, dive into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms into the mat and step it back into a high plank pose. Top of a push-up. Hold this plank. Tuck the hips up into the belly and have a flat back. Squeeze the hamstrings up to the sky as you inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, take your chaturanga or lower your knees, chest, chin, keeping those elbows in. Inhale for upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Well done. Pedal out this very first downward dog. Really allow yourself to get deep into that hamstring stretch. Allow the sternum to drop low towards the mat as you ground down through the palms of the hands. Rotate the triceps to face the mat. Inhale and exhale. Find stillness in this downward dog. Inhale, gaze front between your hands. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and take a couple steps into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, bend the knees and roll it up. Root to rise. Come all the way to standing and open for your mountain pose. Sun Salutation A. Once again, inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale as you dive into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale as you lengthen halfway for Ardha. Exhale, ground down through the palms and step it back into high plank. Inhale as you reach your heart forward. Exhale, elbows in, lower halfway. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Allow the heels to sink into the earth, hips reaching higher and higher to the sky. Breathe deeply and create space between your shoulders and ears. Lengthen the backs of the legs and allow that oxygen to flow into your brain. Inhale, gaze front between your hands. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and hop or step back into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, root to rise. Reach it up to the sky and draw your hands through your midline before opening, Tadasana. Once again, inhale, reach the arms overhead, picking up speed. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the hands into the earth, step it back, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale for upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, send love into your hamstrings. Exhale, see if you can lower your chest further towards the earth. Inhale and exhale. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Inhale, gaze front between your hands. Raise the heels, bend the knees, and take a couple steps or hop into that forward fold. Lengthen halfway, bend the knees, and then roll it up to standing. Beautiful work. Inhale for Sun Salutation B. Reach the arms overhead parallel to one another. As you exhale, sink the hips low into chair pose, Uttanasana. Allow the weight to be in the backs of your feet, knees square, hips square. Tuck up into the belly as you lengthen the spine, crown of the head reaching up and out in the same line as your fingertips. Inhale as you stand it up, standing back bend. Exhale, dive it down into forward fold. Inhale as you lengthen halfway. Exhale, step it back into your high plank and take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Wonderful work here. On your next inhalation, pick the right foot up off the mat for three-legged dog. Reach it behind you. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest and step between your hands. Lower the left knee down to the mat and lift your chest up into your Anjanayasana, low lunge. Point the fingertips up to the sky as you press your palms together. Firm the shoulder blades down your back, away from your ears. Create space for your neck. Inhale, tuck the hips up into the belly. Allow the right knee to be directly over the right ankle. Pushing down into the bottom of the right foot. Breathe deeply. And at the bottom of your next exhalation, ground down through your hands and frame that front foot. Tuck the back toes under and step it back into your high plank. Take a vinyasa or just skip it and we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Allowing the breath to guide you here, continuing that beautiful movement. Inhale and exhale, let it go. On your next inhalation, lift the left foot up to the sky this time. Draw your knee to your chest and step between your hands. Lower the back knee to the mat and lift up for your Anjanayasana. Crescent Lunge. As we find our proper alignment in this Anjanayasana, with our hips square, our knee over our ankle, and our hips tucked up into our belly, we are actually toning our entire abdomen as well as the thighs, getting rid of any excess fat or unwanted fat in these areas. Just continue to breathe and feel those muscles engaging and lengthening all at once. Inhale as you welcome that light. Exhale as you let go of the darkness. Wonderful. At the bottom of your next exhalation, ground down through your hands, frame that front foot, and tuck your toes under. Step it back, high plank, chaturanga, or skip it. And let's come back into that downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Beautiful work here. Inhale as you raise the heels, gaze forward, bend the knees, and take a couple steps back into that forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, bend the knees and lift up into your chair pose, Uttanasana. Sink low with the hips. Allow the spine to lengthen. Feel that energy rushing through your body. Sink lower and lower as if you're about to sit down on a chair. Inhale, stand it up, standing back bend. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Last sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, Surya Namaskara C. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, ground down through your hands and step the right foot back into your high lunge, Ashta Chandrasana. Reach the fingertips high to the sky as you drop the shoulders down your back. Tuck those hips up into the belly and sink lower and lower into that front knee, being sure that it's tracking directly over the ankle. Inhale, welcome that positive energy, and exhale, ground down through your feet, let go of the negative. Once again, inhale, fill up those lungs. Exhale, ground down through the palms and step it back into your high plank. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep it moving. Inhale, reach the right foot up to the sky. Exhale, step between your hands and lift up into that high lunge. Beautiful work. Keeping those hips nice and square. Elongate the front of that left leg. Breathe deeply. Send love into your hamstrings. And see if you can really work to engage those thighs by drawing the feet towards one another as you sink the hips lower. Imagine that you're scrunching up that yoga mat underneath you. Inhale, welcome that light. Breathe deeply. Exhale, sink it lower. You've got this. Inhale, extend the fingertips. Exhale, ground down through the palms and step it back into your high plank. Inhale, reach your heart forward. And exhale, elbows in as you lower yourself all the way to the mat for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Release down to the mat and draw your hands back down by your sides. Rest the forehead or cheek on the mat. Allow yourself to be absorbed into the earth and then draw your feet towards your glutes. Grab onto your ankles as we prepare for Anjanayasana. Inhale, grab onto those ankles. Exhale, reach your heart forward and pull the feet away from you as you lift your arms back. Breathe deeply for this bow pose. Shoulders away from the ears, engaging the entire back body. Inhale, lift the heart to the sky. Reach it forward. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Now let it go. Release gently into the mat. Beautiful work. Begin to draw your hands back down by your rib cage. Press deeply into the palms, shoulders, sinking down the back, and reach your heart forward for a baby cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Cinching the legs together and pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, and exhale, send your hips back into a tabletop pose. Keeping the hips directly over the knees, begin to walk your hands forward, coming into our puppy pose by dropping the arms as low as we can and reaching the chin or forehead towards the mat, whichever is more comfortable for you. The goal is to simply open the heart and release tension from the upper back. Just be sure to not rest the head from side to side, as we don't want to hurt our cervical spine. So whether that means having the chest rest gently with the chin also on the mat, or you can tuck your chin under and rest the forehead down. It doesn't matter, wherever you feel comfortable. Simply open the heart and reach those arms as far forward as you can. Beautiful, deep breaths. Letting go of all that no longer serves you. Open yourself up to the universe. Inhale, relax deeper into your puppy pose. Exhale, let it go. Gently begin to walk your hands back, inch them one at a time, and eventually press back up into a tabletop. Plant down through the palms of the hands and tuck the back toes under. Send your hips high into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale as you lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee into your chest and lower your shin towards that left thumb, coming into our pigeon pose. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, collapse over that front leg, softening the glute muscle, allowing yourself to get deep into this nice stretch. Take a nice, welcoming breath, and exhale, let it go. Inhale, and exhale, gently press yourself back up, lifting the chest, tuck the toes under, and send your weight back into that downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left foot up to the sky this time. Bring your knee into your chest and lower into that one-legged pigeon pose. Breathe deeply as you send energetic blocks out of your hips, acknowledging your ability to regenerate, recharge, and be refreshed. Inhale and gently exhale. Resting the forehead down. Take another inhalation and exhale. Gently press yourself back up and bring your weight back into downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, gaze front between your hands. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and hop into a seated pose on your mat. Bring your feet out in front of you. Plant the feet into the mat, and then grab onto the backs of your knees. Pull your weight backwards until you're balancing on those sits bones, bringing the feet up off the mat, shins parallel to the earth, and point the toes for our Navasana, boat pose. Suck the belly into the spine and lengthen the chest, reaching up to the sky with your heart as you lower further and further back, allowing the core to truly engage. Breathe here. Find that balance. You've got this. Inhale and exhale. Gently lower the feet down. Beautiful work. And eventually relax all the way into the mat, lowering yourself. Keep those feet pressed into the mat and draw your heels back towards your sits bones. Feet are hip width apart and parallel to one another. Let's reach the arms overhead and then cactus them out to the sides, creating that goalpost shape with your body. Inhale, press into the feet. Exhale as you lift your hips high for our bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Breathe deeply and hold that lift in the hips, strengthening the hamstrings and glutes as we squeeze the knees together. Try not to allow them to stray further apart. Inhale, tuck that belly up into your chest. One more breath. And exhale, one vertebrae at a time. Release yourself down to the mat. Well done. Bring the right knee towards your chest and lengthen the left leg along the mat. Allow that right knee to fall over to the left side as you reach your arms out into a T shape. Gaze over to the right side for our Supta Matsyendrasana. Inhale, breathe into this nice twist as we neutralize our spine. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale and slowly draw yourself back to center. Go ahead and switch sides. Bring the left knee towards your chest, lengthen the right leg, and allow the knee to fall to the right side. Gaze to the left. Keep breathing here. You are safe and secure. You are radiant and capable. Be strong. Be confident. You are exactly where you need to be. Inhale and exhale. Release your twist and allow both legs to be long along the length of the mat. Open your palms up to face the sky as you close your eyes for our final posture today, our Shavasana. Surrender every muscle into the earth. Close your eyes. Allow your body to absorb all of the benefits of this practice today, gathering that radiance and vibrant energy from the sun. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. Let go of anything holding you back, any worries you may be having. Simply be here in this present moment, absorbing every little inch of your surroundings. Feel the air on your skin, the clothes on your back, the mat beneath your body. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath rising and falling. And find that peace. Find your shanti. Be content. Whenever you feel ready, take a deep inhalation and fill up your lungs, beginning to find that movement throughout the body once more. Eventually roll over onto one side, coming into a fetal pose. Rest your head on your bicep and tuck those knees towards your chest, stacking them one on top of the other. Inhale and gently find your way back up to seated, coming into our original pose of the day, our Sukhasana, easy seat. Sit up tall in those sits bones and draw your hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. Press the thumbs into the chest as you reach the heart forward. Drop your chin low, bowing down to your own self, the divine within you. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today and doing something good for your body. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. I send you in love and light. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching Mermaid Yoga. Don't forget to share and like this video and comment any suggestions or requests you might have below. Be sure to click that subscribe button to watch our channel grow. We'll see you again on the mat soon.